And you're gonna file this as
Public notice?
public notice? Still under Robert
And Michael.
and Michael?
Yes.
On this one?
And then that's who filed it, but put public notice of fraud. Attention District Clerk of Bexar County. Hmm?
So, for the title, it's gonna be notice of fraud.
Yes. Attention District Clerk.
Does it say that on here?
Right?
No, she can put it on there. It's whatever we put.
If you wouldn't mind, just adding district clerk attention. That's basically what it is.
Fraud section? I guess, yeah. So, the name on the public notice, does it have to be?
The public has every right to put notice to the county or district clerk. Nobody can stop us.
Alright, thank you.
Nobody ever called those deputies?
Sorry?
Nobody called the deputies?
Did you ask the lady and the gentleman that were here earlier?
I asked them, and they said that they weren't available. Apparently.
Yeah, they're in charge of that.
Yeah.
Sorry. We'll just put it on public record.
Means they're available. We don't expect them.
And then this one has to be certified also.
Mm-hmm.
You get it? Yeah, I'm working on it right now. They want to add so to the title of the fraud. You're wanting to add.
No, well, this was notice to fraud, and apparently, I mean, obviously, it's going to the clerk, the district clerk, So I want, this is a public message to the district clerk.
Well, it's gonna be filed as a public.
I want the title to be,
Yeah, it's gonna be filed as a public notice.
but attention district clerk
No, it's just titled as a public notice.
to the party that I'm contacting.
If you're doing it just as a public notice, that's all it's gonna be, is just a public notice.
What would be like an announcement then?
That's
Well,
a public notice, sir.
okay, an announcement would be like what we're calling it. It can't just have no title, right?
Well, because the public notices aren't permanent records, they really don't get like entered. So it's just a public notice.
Want to make it permanent?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll make it permanent then if we could. I guess like land.
Okay, so not public notice? You want to
Both.
land?
Both.
Both. We can do both. Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
And then we'll be back tomorrow with a better version, and we'll do that one too.
Yeah.
You want to... Did y'all want to file this in the same manner we filed the first filing? OPR first, certified copy, and then public notice?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We want to certify and put all that stuff, like you said. Yeah. We do. We just want it to be seen, and we're gonna keep it there until it gets corrected. And then, if y'all could y'all include that notice to clerk that I gave y'all?
Oh, you want to... With the previous document?
Yeah, remember the one I said y'all can have? But if y'all don't have it, then it's all right. But it'd be nice to. Well, we'll put it in tomorrow if we have to. Shoot. Add the other exhibits in. Yeah, we have fruits. But, right? The.
This is only two on there, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Confusing them.
Yeah, hopefully.
Say, wait a minute. I was gonna say it's fraud. How come they can't count?
Okay, so to file, it's gonna be 42, and then for the certified, it's gonna be 11, so your total comes out to 53.
Okay. Got it.
Hmm?
You got it.
And do you have your ID, sir, please?
Mighty?
Yes, so I can check the card, verify the card.
This me?
Do you have your license so I can verify your ID?
Do I have to identify myself? Is there some type of statutory code that says I have to identify myself?
Yeah, we require your ID in order to use a credit card.
It's not a credit card. It's a PayPal card.
It's a business debit card.
Yes.
So we do need identification in order for you to use your debit
I send it to you? You got yours on?
Yeah, mine, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll send it
Oh,
to
wait,
you.
hold on. I ain't got my paper copy. Shoot.
No.
You want a favor? You grab it later?
And actually, that notice to clerk says that once a document is given to you, it is considered and deemed filed, even without a timestamp. That's why I gave you all that notice to clerk. And you should really read it, because once you receive a document, okay, it is considered and deemed filed, even without a timestamp.
It's gonna be $53, so however you want to pay for it, whether it's card or cash.
Sure, it's right there.
Yeah, just let us see the ID for the
Okay,
card.
I mean, whether you accept it or not, that's not up to me. I give you the document, and you can give me a bill and I'll return tomorrow, but it's already been filed with y'all. Right now. You did read the notice, right? You noticed the clerk? I'm sorry?
You don't have the ID.
Is there some statutory code that says that I must do that? If you could show me the statutory code that says that.
Our policy is
Section 3802 of the statute penal code says that I don't have to identify myself unless I'm lawfully or legally being arrested.
Thank you, sir. Unless we view.
Are you refusing to file this
I
document?
mean, we have to charge you for it, sir.
Well, yeah, it's right here.
Okay, and we cannot charge your card unless we have your ID.
I don't have to identify
We
myself.
have to verify that the person that's on the card is the person.
Well,
that is
how about this?
They're
We
refusing.
just do it for your protection, sir. That's it. We wouldn't want
You don't have to
anybody
protect
else's
me.
card.
They're not doing anything to protect anything. Let's file the first one. Let's just file it. You want to do me again?
I can verify that too.
Okay, so as long as we see an ID, that'll be great. We can go ahead and process it.
You filed this a minute ago. You didn't ask for his name a minute ago.
Then you pay cash.
Huh?
You paid cash, sir.
No, I paid cash. I know that, but you know, still, I can verify that this is him because y'all didn't verify it was him. You know, doing the document. Nor did you verify mine. Just saying.
No, it's just for the payment due.
You want to do this? What do you want to do?
Yeah, can I have y'all's names? Y'all's cards?
You can have my name and my card.
Yeah. And hers too.
There you go.
I need hers too.
It's on the receipt.
Oh, is he?
Where's that?
You right up here?
Bottom of the page, sir.
Okay, down here. Ooh.
Neat.
Elena? Elaine?
Elena what?
Appreciate you.
Can you write your last name down right there?
Her name is right there.
But it doesn't have a last name.
Her last name is there.
What is it? It says L. Clerk Elena L. You got a badge number?
No, sir, she doesn't.
She's not a deputy clerk?
She is.
So she's got a badge?
She's not required to give you her badge number.
She's required to identify herself by law if she's a public servant. She is.
Did you want to go ahead and file that document?
I would like for her to identify herself. If crimes are being committed, I would like to know who this public servant is.
Her name is Elena.
Elena, what is her last name? She has, by law, she must identify herself.
Go ahead and come in. Thank you, sir.
So you're refusing to identify yourself?
Her name is Elena, sir. It's Elena Lozano.
But I need to go report this to a judge. I need her name.
I just gave you her name.
And you are not identifying her.
I did identify her. I gave you her name.
But I need to tell the judge the last name of the person
I
who's in
just
front of
gave you
me.
her last name, sir. If you're recording,
So y'all are refusing.
If you're recording,
So-
you'll be able
so y'all
to
are
see that
refusing?
on your recording where I gave you her
And
last
she does not want to give me her badge number either. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go. Yeah.